Well, as you can tell from the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about the death of Malicious Bane. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trinity Wolf, and welcome back to another amazing Yu-Gi-Oh video. So today, I want to discuss about, obviously, like I said, the death of one of our beloved boss monsters, Malicious Bane. Now, of course, this is a card that has always been talked about in the hero Yu-Gi-Oh community, and I just kind of wanted to at least put my opinion that pretty much will maybe just put the nail in the coffin. But most people already know about how this card is just fell off. Like it hasn't really been good since basically its release. Like when it came out, Malicious Bane was a terrifying card. There was a reason why, you know, it was like $300 for like the whole package. Literally just for like 2 cards, it was like $300. Also, I mean, due to the fact that, you know, Malicious Bane and a Dusted Gold were like hugely short printed. I fortunately got lucky enough to where I bought a box and I pulled both of them out of one box, and I was like, yeah, I'll never have that great of luck ever again. But the reason why I want to talk about the death of Malicious Bane is because it does kind of suck, but if you really think about it, we have cards that do his job a little bit better now. Like Shining Neos Wingman and DPE. They just do the job better, to be honest. And nothing felt worse than you having a Dark Calling in your hand and then like nothing else that was playable. It just felt so bad. But you also have to remember though, so many powerful cards are in this game now that can just easily get rid of him. But of course, for those of you hero players who don't really know or recall Malicious Bane, or maybe you just follow deck profiles and you play your deck that way, but Malicious Bane was like a really good boss monster at the time, where it was just once per turn Regeki. He killed anything that was weaker than him or the same attack. He gained 200 for every card he destroyed. He couldn't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Amazing card. And when he came out, there was really not a lot of decks or even cards that could really deal with him out on the field. People really couldn't deal with a boss monster that had battle or card effects type of deal. And also, it was just a crazy board wipe, especially like, you know, you're fighting through your opponent and they, you know, you don't manage to make your board. That Dark Calling was kind of like that, well, this is my last thing, was the Dark Calling. Of course, now our last thing is like Fusion Destiny, but Dark Calling was like that, like, well, this has to do something, or, you know, this game's pretty much it. But anyway, the things that killed Malicious Bane now, there's so many cards in this game, like Imperm. Just, you know, if you had a Bane, or maybe they had it face down, flip it, target Bane, negate his effects, get rid of him by literally anything. And then cards like Cashier Fenrir, literally can just go battle phase, swing at it, banish it. Like, you know, not even destroying it by battle or card effect. You're literally banishing it. Target it, banish it. That's another way. And even cards like the new SP Little Knight easily can just banish it. That summon, oh, banish Bane. He's not coming back. Or just keep getting rid of him. And then Forbidden Droplet, Nibiru, Nightmare Unicorn, triple tactics talents. The list just continues to go on. And now even with the ban list, with, you know, Snatch Steal, we got Mind Control, Change of Heart, he's just not a good card anymore, which really sucked because I really genuinely love this card. But of course, we're going to also talk about, you know, budget player options, because it's a very cheap package to get now. As you can see, I'm putting up her on the screen now. You've got at least 5 different printings of you have Evil Hero Malicious Bane. You know, it varies from almost $5 from like the original one all the way down to almost like 65 cents for like the red Evil Hero Malicious Bane. So if, you know, there's some people who are on a budget, but, you know, relatively, a lot of our hero cards are kind of cheap now, to be honest. Oh, it's kind of cool. The only thing that's really going to just cost you money is if you want to zhush out the deck and really bling it out. But Heroes used to be a very, very expensive deck. And now it's not. Because Liquid Soldier got reprinted. There's tons of copies of Vision Heroes, Shadow Mist. The only one that really costs you money now is the Infernal Divisor, because for some reason, I think he's like around 11, 15 bucks. But even that's still not even crazy. Like Hero Lives doesn't cost that much. Like the deck is relatively cheap now. So, but for those of you who really just want to penny stonk and just really just go cheap, or even just play Malicious Bane just because you liked him, the prices are there. He's, it's very cheap. And even a Dusted Gold now, he also has 5 printings. Varies from the original one for like about probably around the $7 to $8 range, down to almost 80 cents for the Evil Hero A Dusted Blue rarity. So yeah, so it's a very cheap package to play now, considering, because I think the only reason it's cheap is because it's just not good anymore, which is really sad. I think if they do ever give us like an Evil Hero buff or like some kind of thing, can y'all just make it to where we can make them with just polymerization, please? Like, do we really need the Dark Calling? Do we really need the Dark Fusion? Like, can we just make them with polymerization? But I guess that's what they gave us, like, the Supreme King field spell for, but it's kind of like, I don't want to play that. It's garbage. I don't want to play the Evil Hero field spell. It doesn't do anything else. It's terrible. It only has a battle effect. Gross. But yeah, you guys, what do you guys think about the death of Evil Hero Malicious Bane? Is it ever? Do you guys think it'll ever come back into the extra deck? I mean, there was a few times where I tried him out, and he did come up a few times. He broke like a board, and then I wasn't able to kill my opponent, and then they just were able just to easily get rid of him when I used to have him on the field, and my opponent used to struggle to get rid of this card. But now there's just too many cards that can just easily get rid of him now, because at least even with Shining Neos Wingman, he can't be destroyed by card effects, and because of Favorite Contact, he can't even be put in the extra deck. So even things like Nightmare Unicorn can't even bounce him back, or nothing can destroy it with card effects. And most of the time when he comes out, the game is over, because he wipes your opponent's board and he's just huge, and then he swings for game. But with Malicious Bane, he's only going to wipe out monsters and maybe get like at least 600 attack. Not enough. I mean, with Shining Neos, he's always, for me when I summon him, he's always got like 7,000 or 6,000 attack, like a ridiculous number. And then just Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer, just the constant popping, pop. It's just, we just have cards that just do it better now. And the same can even be said for Vision Hero Trinity, like my favorite card. I mean, it's the face of the entire channel. Just got replaced by just better cards like Wake Up, Neos. There's just too many cards that just do it better. But it makes it sad, because Malicious Bane was a very, 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 very cool card. But who knows? Maybe they'll eventually give us more evil heroes like we need. More generic ones like this that just say an evil hero monster and a level 5 or higher. Please, Konami. Please, if you're going to make us have more boss monsters, or even any more hero fusions in general, even though we need more main deck monsters, that's honestly what we kind of desperately need. But if you continue to do this route with the, fusions, please make them just easily generic to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was perfect. Evil Hero Monster, level 5 or higher. Perfect. Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer, level 5, what was it, level 6 or higher? Level 6 or higher in a Destiny Hero. Plain and simple. Sunrise, 2 heroes, different attributes. Perfect. Infernal Rage, same thing. 2 E-heroes with different attributes. Easy. And then even with Absolute Zero, a hero in a water. Perfect. But yeah, you guys, I don't really have very much else to say other than just like my opinion on Malicious Bane. It was a great card. It had its moments, but we just have better cards now, and that's all I got to say about it. But what do you guys think of this? Let me know about your opinions about Evil Hero Malicious Bane down in the comments below. Do you still play him? Because I tried him out, and it just doesn't work for me anymore. But if you still play him, let me know if you're just Team Malicious Bane or just like, yeah, it's time for that boy to go. But anyway, guys, this is going to be it for your boy Trinity Wolf. So hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe today if you are new to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.